Frank Ragnow, tough as nails, and he's one of the most important players on this football team because you see the difference when he's out there and when he's not out there. He's one of the best centers in the NFL. Remember, we had this argument, me and Lucas, about Frank versus Creed Humphrey, and I got a lot of appreciation for Frank. Now he's had to endure a lot of injuries, which is unfortunate. He has the inoperable foot. He's got a meniscus injury that he returned back from in a week. I don't understand it. I never will understand it. It's the same thing with C.J. Gardner-Johnson returning from a torn pec in like 3 months when it's really like a 4 to 6 month recovery. Athletes are just, it's incredible what they're able to do and how they get their bodies right. But Frank Ragnow, you see the difference when he's out there and when he's not out there. Even dating back to Dan's first season, where they lost damn near every game. Frank was out for a majority of that season, and you could just see the impact of him not being out there. So my only ask, it's not even an ask, it's really a prayer. I hope, Sam, I hope that this offensive line is fully healthy and they're out there at Ford Field for the Lions' first playoff game. That is all I ask for. If there's a Christmas gift, I don't give a damn if I get nothing and I get that. As long as I get all 5 of those guys out in their first playoff game, out there playing, mostly healthy. I know they're going to be banged up. I'll be happy.
Yes.
Because if Frank's not out there, it's frustrating.
Yes, the Lions have the best offensive line when healthy in the NFL, and I know we've pretty much been in agreement on that upon this network, at least since the beginning of the season. I know going into the year, some people thought the Eagles, there were other teams you could argue, but when you see how much of an unstoppable force that this offensive line is when they're all healthy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch. And one thing that I did a little bit of digging on, as I always do, to a certain little website called Pro Football Focus, which you all absolutely love. When I bring up. You're going to like this one, though.
PFF.
The Detroit Lions are one of 2 teams in the NFL with a top 10 ranked tackle, a top 10 ranked center, and a top 10 ranked guard. And Penei Sewell is the number 1 ranked offensive tackle in the NFL by a wide margin. His grade is 91.3. The second is Trent Williams at 85.8. And I think we can all agree that when you watch the games, when you look at the eye test, Penei Sewell definitely looks like the best offensive lineman in the NFL. Not just tackle, lineman period in the NFL. And he opens up so much for this team. And then you go to Frank Ragnow, the aforementioned Frank Ragnow, the man who missed 1 game with meniscus surgery. The man is a psychopath, but I love it. And one thing I want to get to before I get to his PFF is I love the fact that he said, and he didn't say it, Dan Campbell said it about him, that he doesn't want to let his teammates down. I think it's very, very important to have guys like that on your team.